Hey guys, so we're going to be working here on some kind of overarching information, sort of some notes, some vocabulary that can be helpful when you're thinking about this idea of ratios. So we have these notes, these guided notes. So in your slides, you can also follow along here. So when we think about a ratio is really just a comparison statement. It's comparing two things like apples and oranges. So a ratio is you can call it a comparison comparison, of two numbers, really using division. So, thinking about that, we can also say that a ratio can be written in different formats. So, you'll see it written in different ways, including as a fraction. So, if we click here, we can say you can see a ratio written like a fraction, apples to oranges, because a fraction really means division, right? Or you might see it written very commonly using a colon. A colon is this symbol here, the two dots, boop, boop, comparison. A ratio can be written both as, like we said, it can be written as a fraction, or for certain situations, you'll also see it written as a mixed number. So remember that a mixed number has some whole numbers and then some fractions left over. And the kind of the most important thing to remember when you're comparing is you really want to make sure that you remember that the order matters. The order in which you make your ratio statements, it matters. So be sure to use labels. Okay, there's a little tag here. If you say the ratio up here of apples to oranges, you want to make sure you say it's a 4-to-3 ratio. So you could write it in different ways, right? You could write it 4-to-3, but you want to make sure that you write that it's a 4 apples to 3 oranges, right? Those labels matter because it would be very different if you said it's a 3-to-4 ratio, right? You can say it's a 3-to-4 ratio. That's totally legal to do. However, in this picture, right, apples are first and then come oranges. So if you write it's a 3-to-4, it can absolutely be true if you label it and say, oh, what I mean is it's 3 oranges to 4 apples. Okay, so the order matters. And most importantly, the order matters when you use labels, right, to describe exactly what you mean.